Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Okay, today in this video we will talk about agile methodology one more time. Okay, so let's start it. So first of all, we already discussed that in agile methodology what are the different roles will be there, how it will progress, what is and I think you also know about the burn down, out, velocity and all those things, right? So yeah, now the question is, let's say if we know how do we, because once we start the agile methodology or the agile, then at the beginning we do not have the velocity, right? Because to measure the velocity, at least you need to pass some sprint, and then you need to understand the how much story point you will be able to achieve in that sprint, right? And that will be your velocity. But at the first starting point, you will not have that data, right? And yeah, even other point, which is, let's say, the ramp down, let's say the burn down chart, right? So burn down chart, I think I will just tell you one more time. The burn down chart is basically, yeah, at the story point you will be able to achieve the step by step. Okay, let's say those, so expectation is, let's say you are going to plan around the 50 story point in a, let's say, in a sprint, whether it is a 2 week sprint, then ideally it will follow the curve like that. Actually the it will go in a slope, right, diagonally. But yeah, but let's say if you will be able to achieve step by step like this, and at the end, let's say how much you are able to achieve. So it could be a 45 or 48, or it could be 40 or 39 as well, anything, any value. So that is basically one down chart. Now we will come back to our main topic, let's say, where we are saying, let's say we know all this definition, but let's say once we are going to implement and start the agile methodology, at the time, we will not be knowing actually what is the velocity, and because we have not executed any sprint, right? So how do we measure that? So that's why the first sprint, how do we plan the first sprint? So that's why we call it as a pre-running sprint. Okay, so in this stage, what exactly we'll do is we will plan the story. Let's say we will give the story point based on our estimation. Let's say it could be based on the complexity and other stuff like that. So and we will just try, we will execute in a pre-run mode. Okay, and then at the end of that sprint, we will see that how much we are able to achieve. Okay, and we will always fine tune that this is not a correct estimation, we need to include this, we need to include this, and all those things, right? So that's why it is important. So that's why we call it a pre-running sprint. Okay, which we will, and that will be the base for the next sprint, because in this sprint you say that this much I am able to achieve. Okay, so and that will be the base, and again, so you will accumulate all this experience, and that will be the base for the next one, right? So at the end you will have data. Let's say in this sprint you will be able to achieve plan like this, and you achieve like this, plan achieve like this. So it is iterative method. Okay, and that's why it is important that you will plan, you will correct yourself. That's why retro will be always happening. There may be always, when we start, you will always have unclear idea on estimation techniques, because sometimes you feel that it will just take yeah, very one or two story point, but at the end it will take more. So it is always important. There is one more question which will always come, is the relation between the timing and the story point. Okay, so according to me, maybe I'm not right, or I'm not right maybe, but yeah, you can just I would like to tell this, because it is important to somewhere correlate this. Okay, so some people will say that story point will be always based on the complexity and stuff like that, but if you measure that, then if there is no relationship, then it is always difficult. Let's say you can plan 50 story point, you can plan 500 story point as well, and you will not be able to say that whether you will be able to achieve that or not, right? So certainly sometimes you need to take that into consideration, that this will be my term in terms of timing as well. So there should be some correlation between that as well, that we need to consider. So that's all. Actually, I will not talk about more on this, but I hope you are clear with this. If you have still more idea, some suggestions, some comment, then I would like to answer it. You can just comment it. Thanks for watching this video, and see you again in new video. Till then, bye bye.